Oh, God.
Getting your name off all commerce would definitely help in creating a new image for you. What other angels are working on this?
None yet. We've met with social critics for the past decade.
Social critics like...
Philosophers, musicians, poets, and comedians. Charles Dickens is particularly interested in contributing to the new image. We've been waiting for the right publicist.
Why is Dickens so interested?
Well, he knows firsthand how a story can be misconstrued and a character co-opted for commercial gain. When this happens, the value of the story is lost for most of the audience.
What are you referring to?
A Christmas Carol is a secular pop culture story where God communicates to a human through a spirit. Dickens wrote it as plain as he could so that humankind can understand that God talks to them and shows them their life's calling. Still, humans misuse his character's name.
I think most audiences understand that the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future were heaven sent. What character's name is misused?
Scrooge.
Scrooge?
When you call someone a Scrooge, what do you mean?
That is a tightwad! A cheapskate! A person who does not enjoy life and thinks only about the bottom line. No one wants to be a Scrooge.
Exactly! However, the character was created to grow and change in the story. Scrooge's character was designed to represent a human who is transformed. A human that understands that human life is more important than money or things. Scrooge intended this character to be endearing, that schools mankind in the area of spiritual growth and transformation.
I see what you mean. We do misuse his name. Dickens is upset about this?
Absolutely. The commercialization and the focus of Christmas and the focus on spending and gifts has co-opted this character to play on the fears of the consumer to make them not want to be a Scrooge. Don't let your family think you're Scrooge. Dickens wrote it so all of mankind would strive to be Scrooge. And evolving. Loving. Giving the character that schools mankind in the area of spiritual growth, transformation.
Yeah! I see what you mean. I just never saw it before.
Scrooge's name is used in vain, and for commercial gain. And now do you see my family's concern? We are generally concerned that profiteers will continue to bastardize our angel's best efforts of spreading goodwill to all of mankind.
What ideas do you have for us to implement my second coming and avoid the commercial trap?
I have 3 ideas. I have 3 ideas. My first idea is to get a junk food sponsor, like a potato chip company or a cola company. Set the second coming up like a concert. Live and coming to a town near you, Jesus' second coming! Sponsored by such and such cola company.
Kicking a tour off on Highway 61.
Yes, no one would be flattered. The hurdle we face with setting the second coming up like a concert is that so many products don't want to be associated with God. Any God. The Western version or the Eastern version. It's just too controversial. No offense.
I don't want to be associated with him either, so no offense taken. But really, Art, the name junk appears right in the title. Who wants to be associated with the known junk product?
What ideas do you have?
We could launch an internet campaign like the Blair Witch Project or Bitcoin. Using the Blair Witch business model, we'd launch an internet campaign about the second coming. And then premiere a movie with national distribution chain for theatrical release. And then, red carpet, A-list celebrities, entertainment television!
Well, who do you have in mind to write the script for the movie?
Did any of you see Wag the Dog? We get that same writer and use the same concept as in Wag the Dog, complete with an inspiring theme song everyone could hum.
I like that idea. What else do you got for us?
The ultimate commercialization and bang for your buck. The most widely televised and over-promoted event all year long. The Super Bowl Sunday halftime show!
Like having a second coming during halftime?
Yeah. At least maybe they'll stop talking about Janet, right? Picture this. We arranged for the New Orleans Saints to be in the bowl. And then, at halftime, with the marching band blaring out, when the Saints come marching in...
When the Saints come marching in.
Then real angels and saints and Jesus will appear, no smoke and no mirrors needed. Can you hear the announcers now? It'll be the show to end all shows!
Wow.
That is no exaggeration at all.
You're brilliant, Art. This is better than any idea we've come up with in the past decade. It's beating them at their own game, the ultimate commercialization at their expense of the second coming.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What?
Do you know why Satan passed?
Yes, he held me in purgatory until he could figure out why I passed on the Madonna tour.
Why didn't you want to work for her?
She lacked authenticity. My calling was to work for the real thing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.